All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB. Let's get a little Would You Rather Wednesday going. And I am going to start it off. And I'm going to ask this for the future because this week the Giants play against the Chargers. But the Saints are going to play against the Giants here coming up. As a New Orleans Saints fan, would you rather face the Giants with Russell Wilson or Jackson Dart as a starting quarterback?
Russell Wilson. Jackson Dart can maybe provide at least some excitement. He can run a little bit. At this point in his career, Russ can't run that well. So I'd rather face him with Russell Wilson. I don't know if it matters, though.
Do you want a real answer or like a...
Yeah, no, real.
I don't think it matters. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it matters.
It doesn't.
Like,
So
it doesn't matter because the Saints are so ass?
Yeah. Like, I just don't think it matters if you have Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson because also, like, I know he's gone in a couple of times, but he hasn't started a game yet, right?
No,
I don't think, right, yeah. So he has not started a game, not even in the preseason. So I just don't know how he's going to perform. So I don't think it matters for a couple of reasons because the Saints are so ass that I wouldn't be surprised if they lose this game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it's Russell or Jackson Dart.
I would rather face Russell Wilson.
Yep.
For the sheer fact that you know what you're getting, right? You know how to plan for that. You know how to prep for that. Jackson Dart is it's pretty good tape. I know it doesn't mean anything. It's preseason tape, but you just don't know what you're going to get. He could be amazing. He could not be. I don't know. At least with Russell, you know how to plan. You know how to prepare for him. You know the limitations that he has. You don't really know what the limit. You know Jackson Dart's going to have a limitation somewhere because he's a rookie, and most rookies are dumb. But you just don't know which ones they're going to be.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's the answer because again they're just kind of stale in New York right now. Like there's no spark. Malik's not happy.
I mean, hell, the Cowboys almost beat him.
Right, and they're awful. We saw that. But
Or the Cowboys did beat him.
Jackson Dart, Cowboys did beat them.
Yeah, that's right. The Cowboys beat him.
Jackson Dart at least provides some sort of excitement. So I mean,
all right. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, only eat food that is ice cold, or only eat food that is scorching hot?
Ooh.
scorching hot, it'll cool down eventually.
No.
Yeah, you gotta
that's
be
the
like-
point. It
You
doesn't
have
cool
to
down,
eat it
though.
as soon as you.
Didn't cool down. I'm going cold because I think you can enjoy pizza cold, spaghetti cold. I don't really like my steaks. I whisper heat to them, so they're not like piping hot. Pasta's great cold. Any kind of pasta salad. I go cold.
If you have to eat it as soon as it's done, yeah, I'm also going cold because like
You know, in my
if it
mind, I
burns
was
you
like
that.
in my mind, it was scorching hot, like a really hot pizza. Like you can kind of like put it in your mouth and like kind of like blow on it a little bit.
Do you want to do
like,
that
once
every time?
I know. My original thought was the scorching hot because in my mouth it could get cooled off a little bit, and I just enjoy hot, savory foods. But then at the end of the day, I don't know how I'm getting my nutrients in. How am I eating my fruits and my veggies and getting my dairy in? You know?
Yeah, because you can eat like spinach leaves, obviously.
So I guess I mean, ice cold's tough too. Like cold. I guess I'm going cold. Golly, I didn't think I was going to say that.
Yeah.
That's a tough
I think
one.
you have to. Maybe if you go hot, like at some point you burn your pain receptors
Right.
off so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if your mouth can callus either. I think it's just so moist.
Yeah.
That
it can
can't
blister
callus.
away, right?
It can blister.
Yeah.
But like, does that blister like on your hand? If you
doesn't
blister,
yeah,
it becomes
like
a callus.
Yeah.
I think there's so much moisture in your mouth that your mouth can't callus, right?
No. But again, maybe you burn the pain receptors
Yeah.
off and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter anymore.
But then you burn
And
your
then what?
taste
You have
buds.
to.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
burn your
true.
taste buds off too. Then there's no
there's
point.
just so many like medical.
There's too
issues
many-
with scalding
yeah.
hot. Like I'll just go cold.
Yeah.
That was a terrible question.
Well, thanks.
Just kidding.
Jeez.
It was just so hard. Like,
My gosh, jeez.
let's see.
It's so hard. It's too hard. I don't like school because it's too hard.
Yeah, that was pretty much my life.
Yeah. Stay in school,
Let's
kids.
see. I'm asking
Unless
your
you're Eli.
friend. I'm asking your friend for one. Would you rather?
Good dude.
Would you rather have teeth for fingernails
Ooh.
or eyeballs for knees?
Teeth for fingernails.
Teeth or fingernails.
Teeth for fingernails.
At least your teeth are tough. Like you can actually use it. Just
Yeah.
having
Wait, eyeballs for knees, like
Yeah.
structurally, or I can see out of my knees?
I think you could see out of your knees.
Can I see out of my face too?
I think the eyeballs are on your knees.
I'm going teeth for fingernails.
Oh yeah.
That
for
feels
sure.
like
It looks more normal, too.
like a disadvantage to have eyeballs on your knees.
I think how many times like you hit your knee on something.
Oh my
Oh man,
gosh.
you'd be poking yourself in the eye a
Permanent
lot.
black
there.
eyes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not a good situation.
Can't drive.
And you gotta
Can't-
think
can't
about it,
drive
like-
with eyeballs on your knees.
Like,
It's true.
Well, maybe you can make a car where
that's right.
it's like
And of
front's
course,
just
with
clear.
eyes comes a lot of different things. So you have eyelashes. You'd have an eyebrow to keep the dust out. Right there on your knee. It'd be weird.
It'd be weird.
That leads right into the next would you rather question.
Okay.
Would you rather have a permanent unibrow or never be able to grow eyebrows?
never be able to grow
Never-
eyebrows because I can
Yeah,
draw
I
them
can draw
on.
them
Right.
on.
I think this is an easy one.
Shout out to my guy, Derek Dooley, who I bet you is still rocking that same one singular eyebrow that he's had the entire time I've known him.
Him and
I don't know
Anthony
if I
Davis.
ever noticed that.
What? On duels? Dude, those,
You talking about the politician?
yeah, the ones between his
Yeah, running
eyes.
for Senate.
The ones between his eyes you could braid. And I always wanted to tell him, but he was my running back coach, and I was like, I don't want to tell my guy, hey, can we get some tweezers?
This is shocking information to me because I feel like he was always a guy that, cared about
He
appearance.
did,
like his appearance
but it was like
and the way
I'm
he
gonna
presented
I'm gonna be
himself.
one singular eyebrow. And look, I've got some caterpillars, so I'm
Sure,
not like
sure,
casting
sure.
too many stones here, but they don't touch.
I think I got very nice eyebrows. I had someone in high school
used
ask
to.
me if I
Well, you
used my eyebrows.
You also cut your own hair, and you miss like 4 or 5 hairs that have been staring at me all day long on the
Down
side.
here?
No, go up. Nope, on that ear. Nope, right there.
Well, around the ear's tough if you're doing it yourself.
Yeah, they just
I spend
been,
a little extra time around the ear when I
Yeah,
cut
they've
my
been
hair.
flapping in the wind today.
Also, my eyebrows, I have a what I like to call my evil villain, like random eyebrows. I kind of cut them every now and then, but like I'll get one that's an inch and a halfer at least. It is. I call it my evil villain.
Yep.
Just kind of like goes up like this, and it's
Yeah.
blonde too, which is wild.
Yeah, the answer is no eyebrow though. Like it's
Yeah.
got to be.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I know you just mentioned it earlier. I'm talking about keeping dirt out. I'm of the opinion that we do not need eyebrows at all.
That was well, I don't know.
Eyelashes keep the dirt out of your eyes. Eyebrows are way the hell up here.
I don't know.
I feel like they don't.
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
I
but
feel
when
like
you see somebody that doesn't have eyebrows,
It looks a little odd, but think about if like
no Hank, Barry, you might watch Barry here.
No.
No, that's with John Heater or Hater.
No. Bill.
Bill.
Bill Hader. Had them
Oh,
combined
John.
2 people.
John's bro.
Right.
No, I think God made perfect bodies. So
No, I agree.
we
but
want
like,
eyebrows. He
what if,
thinks
like,
we need eyebrows.
What if he just decided
Got it.
cut the eyebrows and nobody had them? You wouldn't think twice about it. What purpose
true.
do they actually serve other than look wise?
I mean, whenever I think like
It's fair.
in like a society though, also it's like facial cues. Your eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
You could,
Yeah.
If you're
How
angry,
would The Rock have gotten famous if he can't
Right.
raise an eyebrow?
Oh, great question.
But again, like
Great question.
not everybody.
Do you think The Rock thanks God every day for eyebrows?
Can you do that?
Probably. You should.
Hey, kind of.
Yeah, I can't. It's not like gray. It's not super pronounced, but I can do
It
it.
is. I can't do the other one. Why can't I do that side?
Someone's calling us. Oh, they hung up.
No, they probably wanting to talk about the Rock's eyebrow too.
Yeah, they needed to get in on this comment.
Would you rather have the cowbells of Mississippi
Oh, they're calling
State
us again.
ringing in your ear for 4 hours or hear Rocky Top on loop for 4 hours?
Rocky
You can
Top.
answer, by the way.
Should I answer it?
Yeah, see what's
On
up,
air or like?
No.
Rocky Top.
Rocky Top for 4 hours?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
going
Rocky Top.
cowbells. I don't like Rocky Top.
Rocky Top's an elite song.
I don't
hate
mind
the cowbells.
I don't hate the Rocky Top song.
I feel like
if I hear the
Actually-
cowbells for 5 minutes, I'm over it.
Actually, I'll take it back. I'm going cowbells because I think Rocky Top's a really good song and a really good fight song. I enjoy hearing the band play that for Tennessee, and I don't want to.
You didn't get annoyed like in 2006 whenever like every play that was made, like it was Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Rocky Top.
No.
No? Maybe it's because like I've got 5 children and I know like I can block out like exterior noise. So like I don't even like the cowbells don't really affect me.
They don't affect me either. I mean, I feel like they think it affects people,
Right.
but it's not.
I meant like
Mississippi
at
State
all.
known as a tough place to play. I've never
Like,
heard that.
I've never heard.
it's not in the
like,
bottom
the cowbells
half.
are not
it's
annoying.
Not in the bottom half. I would put it in the middle tier when they're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, the
I don't
cowbells are
like
not
the
annoying. They don't affect the game.
Yeah.
Like you can't make noise yourself, so you do cowbells. That's fine, whatever. But it's not affecting the game. You're not getting advantage because of the cowbells.
He was trying to call Brian.
Oh, we had a
Downstairs.
caller
Man.
and we
Yeah.
thought maybe they were
I
one
thought,
to
That would
yeah.
have been so sick.
add in on the conversation.
They're big. They're big eyebrow defenders, is what I thought it was.
What were y'all talking about? What was
Would-
your would you rather?
My would you rather was, would you rather have the cowbells of Mississippi State ringing in your ear for
yeah,
4
or
hours
Rocky
or hear
Top.
Rocky Top on a loop for 4 hours?
That's a tough one. But I think I'm going to go Rocky Top for
Yep.
4 hours.
Nope.
Because like that one consistent noise is going to drive me insane.
And at least with Rocky Top, like you'll be an expert at the lyrics at that point. You can sing along. Like there ain't nothing to do with the cowbell.
Would you rather always have spinach stuck in your teeth
Oh, no.
or always accidentally spray spit when you talk?
Ooh.
Both
Have
are
spinach in my
awful.
teeth. I
Yeah.
hate it.
Spinach.
I hate it. It's like, hey, you weren't gonna help me out? Like you weren't gonna let me know I had something big and green up
Yeah,
in
at
my
least you
tooth?
can blame that on somebody else.
Yeah, like you're like, what do they call that? Hinkle? Is that what they call that? Where like when you spit?
Yeah, like if you're a spit talker, like nobody wants to be
Ooh,
around
no.
you.
No,
Like,
no, no.
like
That's a hard no. Hard no.
those are two bad options. Like, oh,
Well, I mean,
you brought the hard
This
hit.
segment
That's a
isn't
hard
called-
hit. No,
it's-
that's a
it's-
hard hitting one.
this
mean-
isn't supposed to be the easy topic.
I'm
That's a
not,
good one.
I'm not Bill Romanowski. I'm not trying to spit on people. I mean, that's gross. Like, spit's so gross to me.
Yeah, spit's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah, spinach. At least you also know you're getting your vitamins in.
Yeah, and you can
Like
you,
Popeye.
you stick that tongue over there, little. You
I'm
get a
strong
taste
to
every
the
now and then.
finish because I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Would you rather be permanently sticky or permanently itchy?
Ooh. Sticky.
Sticky.
Sticky,
As much as
sticky.
I
Those
hate
are
being
terrible.
sticky, like when the bottom of your foot itches and you can't get like something like that. Like
so I have a slight allergy to grass.
okay.
And
That just means you need to spend more time in grass.
okay, fair.
Touch grass, nerd.
So like during practice and stuff, like if I took a knee at practice, my knee would have like just irritation on my elbows,
Yeah.
really bad, and the annoyance of having to like itch your elbows or your knee, it's the worst.
Yeah.
I'd rather have sticky fingers than itch anywhere.
Yeah, they're both. God, I don't want to either, but I guess I'll
being
go sticky.
I hate stickiness.
I hate my
I
hands
know,
being
like
sticky.
your kid's got like a
I
ring
hate
pop,
it.
and you got to get it like.
Yeah. I hate my hands being sticky, but I feel like if the itch like everywhere, like if my like legs,
It would probably
sticky,
make me go crazy too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna notice.
Either
but
one
if I'm
sucks. That's the whole
constantly
point, you
having
know.
I think
having to
I
itch.
think I'm taking the itch.
I think itching would make me go insane.
Yeah.
If I think like if I guess it's how severe the itch is, but like, I feel like you can
Well, if it's too severe, you got to go see somebody.
you can like
It's true.
You can focus your mind on other things. I feel like, but the stickiness, I cannot think about anything else
Yeah.
besides that stickiness.
Right.
Like, I feel like with itchiness, you could go, work out. You could like
Well, it's how
engulf
sticky-
yourself in a movie or work or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like stickiness, no, I can't do nothing.
Well,
Plus,
one
like-
time I was on my way to New Orleans and I was driving and I actually ripped open a My High and
Yep.
it spilled
Shut up.
on me.
Okay.
And I was so sticky and I couldn't deal with it. I had to pull over. Like I was on the interstate and I had to like get off on like some random BFE exit and I just like had to go wash my hands real quick. It probably was.
Ruddock.
I bet it was
Probably the
Laplace.
Ruddock exit.
Yeah. Lutcha.
Yeah.
And that,
So then I
this-
wasted my hydration.
That's
so
how.
bad.
That's
What
how
was
Alondra's,
electrolytes?
That's how.
I was going to
her,
ask you what my high is sticky. Is it electrolytes for real?
No. So our My High, regular My High, has a little bit of sugar in there.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
functionality, not really flavor. It helps the electrolytes get into your bloodstream 2 to 3 times faster with the scientific amount of sugar we use. But we also have My High Zero that's not sticky.
Yeah.
So the My High Zero doesn't have what we're talking about.
Correct.
With no
yes.
sugar. Okay. All right. DrinkMyHigh.com. Go to your local Rouse's.
Do it.
I don't know what the would you rather is, but I
DrinkMyHigh.com.
would rather drink My High than pretty much anything else
Yeah.
in the whole wide world.
Just don't open it while you're driving on the interstate. That was probably a dumb idea for me to do that anyway.
That's when you get, you got to like be a real redneck and you get your
Yeah.
teeth and you open it up like that. Some people just take My High straight to the dome.
Yep.
Flynn doesn't always encourage that, but
But hey, do it. Whatever. If you're going to do that, just drink water
Whatever
behind
floats your boat.
That's what I do. I snort one before cutting grass,
Okay.
and then I
All
drink
right,
it normal
sure.
after.
it.
So
Okay. Just don't keister it.
yeah.
What?
Easter it. Okay.
oh my God. All right,
Here,
T-Bob.
here I'm thinking snorting it's the worst you can do.
No.
Matt's like, actually, Taylor, there are
Actually.
other ways of consumption.
We were talking about spinach earlier,
Yep.
and you brought up Popeye.
Yeah, because he's strong to the finish. Because he eats his spinach. He's Popeye.
Do you
the
remember
Sailor
his
Man.
girlfriend's name?
Olive oil.
Do you think she was extra virgin?
Not after Popeye.
Oh my God. That's it?
That one made me laugh.
It's-
I think they're actually redoing the Popeye movie.
Like the animated, or like they're gonna make a live action.
I believe it's live action. And on that note, after that joke, wow. I don't know where that came from.
Still
Want
giggling
to remind you
inside.
about All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, every single thing is always available. So if you're going to Oxford this weekend, it's Wednesday, you're like, well, it's too late to rent that Toyota. Just know it is not. It is per day rental prices as well. Better prices than you'll find at those big rental locations at the airport. Go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com, or OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
Leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full grown. And all you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Always say you got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Last weekend you stayed at home alone and lonely. Couldn't find your man, he was chilling with his homies. This weekend you're going out. If you try to stop you, you going off. You got your hair done and your nails done too. Out there and you finish shoes.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
I got to say, like, does Destiny's Child need to come back? I mean,
Desperately.
So they, whenever Beyonce, I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but Beyonce, when she came out at Coachella a few years ago, and it was like a huge surprise. Nobody knew who the headliner was, and it turned out to be Beyonce.
Pretty
And
big deal.
she did both weekends at Coachella, but they filmed it and they put it on Netflix, and it's really like, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. But they reunited
yeah.
at Coachella, and it was so good. So yes, I think they should reunite. They're so good. Everybody's reuniting anyway. Like the Jonas Brothers went on tour.
He did.
How do you think
It's 11:30.
the Destiny's Child royalties split goes?
Depends on the original contract,
Well,
probably.
yeah. But
I mean,
like
but
at the
also
time,
probably-
was like Beyonce known at the time? Like when they formed
the lead singer.
their band,
Yeah.
was it like, all right, now Queen Bee's up here, and then we're just kind of like the backups.
I think so.
You think
I mean,
so?
like, I feel like most bands
I feel like
have,
the Backstreet
have like
Boys.
a clear
I
outlier.
think like the Backstreet Boys were like there was kind of like one lead guy, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a
Not really.
20% everybody kind of split.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we all know JC was the lead singer of NSYNC. We've gone into that before, but I'm sure there was an even split with them as well.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe that day and age, how contracts are being written because of the boy bands, maybe it was 33.333% split.
There was
You've
also a
seen,
fourth member at one time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, it depends because
Kind of
there's
like
a
Tori and
fourth.
Saved by the Bell. She's just there for a little bit.
Yeah. Like, was Tori really there? Not for me.
And Michelle wasn't an OG either. Like, I think she came after the fourth one. Yeah.
Y'all ever seen Dreamgirls?
I actually have not seen
So
Girls.
well, Beyonce's in that
Oh, yeah.
and like kind of plays herself. Not really, but like
Okay.
basically like she's in it and there's a group of like 3 or 4 of them and obviously one of them starts to rise. And the other one's like, well, I'm more talented. Why am I rising? And then the band manager's paying Beyonce a little bit more off to the
Interesting.
side. The others get,
Interesting.
so it's a little
It was more of a documentary on her life.
kind of, yeah. It was just, they played, is it Jamie Foxx?
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, it's
I don't
Jamie
know.
Foxx. And then Jennifer Hudson's also in the group.
True.
And she was the one that was like, well, I'm more talented. Why is Beyonce getting a bigger piece
I've
of
seen
it?
parts
Like,
of this because my wife loves that movie, so I've seen parts of that. But in movies, I know Beyonce as Foxy Cleopatra,
That's right.
Austin
Whole lot of
Powers
woman.
gold member?
gold member. 'Cause I
Love
love gold.
gold. Yeah.
Oh, that's a keeper.
All right. So
That's a
let's see. This
piece
is
of skin.
second segment. That's not how that. So we're gonna have this segment, but I want to remind you, we're gonna have Dear DeLondra coming up. So get one good question in, okay? Because Gulf South, let me tell you something. He's been carrying this segment. He's been coming up with great stuff. Now, it might not be great for his life, but it's great for us here on this segment. So go ahead and get one of those questions in, and we'll have that for you here coming up. But I do want to have a quick conversation about the Ole Miss quarterback situation because Austin Simmons was their guy, and Austin Simmons was at media day, and they've been waiting for Austin Simmons to play. He's waited his turn, but he had an injury. And also when he played, he was okay. 34, 56, 580, 4 touchdowns, also 4 interceptions, had 16 carries for 69 yards. So not bad. The interceptions, obviously, you want to cut those down. A lot of upside. 19-year-old who already graduated college, which is just insane, crazy, the fact that he can get that done. But Trinidad Chambliss is somebody that played a lot of football at the Division II level, so a ton of football, at a very good program in Division II. Smaller frame, because Austin Simmons is 6'4", 215. Trinidad is 6'1", 200 pounds. So different frame. Different skill set, right? You're talking about like a true runner that they've had over the last couple of weeks. And with Simmons, he's got an ankle injury. The last thing that I would want if I'm an Ole Miss fan is a quarterback that is sitting back there not being able to get away from the rush against LSU, who's pressuring the quarterback as much as anybody. And they got some really good guys doing it. It changes the game plan for LSU. Like if you go against Chambliss, you're going to have either Harold Perkins or Whit Weeks be in a spy situation most of the game. Not that Simmons can't run, but he certainly can't right now with his ankle and where it's at, not to the way that he wants to.
And let me tell you, I watched a little bit of the Arkansas film yesterday. I think it was Trinidad Chambliss' first start of the season. So he started the last 2 games, started against Arkansas, started against Tulane, and played very well, like Jake just said. And throwing the ball, he's done pretty well, almost 68% completion, 719 yards, 4 touchdowns. But what they want to do with him is run. And so, like Jake said, like the game plan is completely different, and how they get to those runs is a lot different than Cade Klubnik at Clemson. It's a lot different than what we're going to see later in the season. Lane Kiffin is running. It's like defending a triple option almost. It's not at all the triple option, but they are zone reading almost every play with him. They have jet motion, so they're faking a jet sweep and reading a zone motion, or they're reading a linebacker dependent. So everything, all these quarterback runs that they have, or the majority of them, are some sort of read situation where he's reading a linebacker, he's reading a safety, reading a crashing defensive end. And they are doing things that are really hard. Like, you have to be extremely disciplined on the defensive side of the ball. So I would assume that this whole week has been preparing for that type of offense. Like, that's, when you used to have to play a triple option team once a year, it was brutal.
Yeah.
Because your assignment's completely different. Your eyes are completely different. How you have to attack that offense is 100. You have to just stay absolutely disciplined. You have to attack the running back when the quarterback has the ball.
Yeah.
And you cannot falter from that. If you make a mistake and attack the quarterback, he pitches it to him, they score. So, like, you have to do that the way that Lane Kiffin has drawn up that offense, and they've had a lot of success with it. Now, Arkansas's defense and Tulane's defense were not very good.
Right. Yeah.
And so he took advantage of that. And, we're talking about sometimes he's running the ball, and he's 8-9 yards down the field before a defender gets 5 yards from him. So it's a whole different ball game. From a passing standpoint, I saw a guy that was struggled with being consistently accurate, even though his percentage is high. A lot of those are kind of short passes. A lot of those are screen passes, hitch routes, snag routes, things like that. Didn't press the ball downfield that much. He's going to have to play a completely different football game this Saturday against the LSU Tigers defense, and I look for the defense to have a big game against them. Now, if we get undisciplined, he can eat you up.
Right.
If our defenses crash when they're supposed to be holding, he's going to eat you up. So, Lane Kiffin has proven to be a good play caller, so I'm sure he is creating some plays, developing some plays, some different reads, things like that. But overall, he's a good runner and an okay passer, I'll say.
I'm intrigued with what they're going to do to stop him from running. What kind of games do you do up front? What kind of twists do you do up front? Because, like, the last thing you want to do is just rush up field and you're bringing a backer. The backer gets stuck on a block, and all of a sudden the middle of the field's there and he's hitting his head on the goalpost. Like, that's what you got to be careful with. But if you're twisting, if you're running games, man, it makes it so muddy and cloudy in there for a running quarterback. And then, like, what are you going to do? Like, who's going to be the spy? Like, when Harold Perkins was doing it, 2 years ago, he was the best in the country at doing it. But also, like, you've got him on the edge now, and you've got Whitweeks, who has shown that he can do it as well. I did it against Cade Klubnik in the first game. So you've got multiple options, and that's a good thing. But if you are that guy, if you are that spy, you can't get bored and then try to get involved in the play when it's too soon, and then you get a little too close to the line of scrimmage, and then, you get hung up on an offensive lineman, or it gets a little too crowded for you there. So it's a completely different game plan depending on which quarterback's going to be in for Ole Miss. But I like LSU in this role because I think they have two linebackers that can quarterback spy as well as anybody in the country.
Yeah. And I would say a few extra walkthroughs this week for the LSU defense. Just walking through assignments and zone. Now, QB spies don't really play in the zone read world because you have to.
If to a more
obvious
passing down, certainly like your third and
no doubt
3rd and 7 or longer when it's probably going to be a pass, and the thing that breaks a defense's back is when you allow the quarterback to run for 11 yards.
And Lane's going to protect him too. I mean, I think the first drive of the game versus Arkansas, Ole Miss went 14 plays or something like that. It was like 15, 16 with a couple penalties thrown in there. I think they threw the ball past the line of scrimmage like once maybe that entire time. It was run every play, run. Maybe a little screen pass behind the line of scrimmage, like a now route to an outside receiver. Lane Kiffin, when that kid's in the game, wants to throw the ball. Now, he had some success in Tulane. Tulane's not good. I mean, their defense it was just a different game, right? So I know they were good leading up to it. All right, don't shoot the messenger here. Just from that game, they weren't very good.
So we fully expect the room, Trinidad, to be the guy.
Yeah, and then, well, I was telling you, I was in player interviews yesterday. I don't remember if it was Patrick Payton or Mansour Delane. We had them both. They were like, oh, yeah, well, the quarterback that we're pretty sure is going to start, he's a runner and everything. So, like, they kind of, it seems like they kind of have a certain idea about it as well.
Going to be a great matchup, man. It is strength on strength. It is Blake Baker versus Lane Kiffin and Weiss there as the offensive play callers for Ole Miss. Cannot wait to see how it plays out. And can't wait to see those linebackers against Trinidad
And
Chambliss.
and tomorrow, I will get you some film breakdown of what to expect when LSU's offense is on the field, of what we're going to expect from Ole Miss's defense. So tomorrow we'll get a little film breakdown, check out some Ole Miss defense, and tell you how I think we can attack it, where we can exploit.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB. I want to get to a Dear DeLondra, so make it good. Make it a good
Juicy.
one. Make it juicy, and we'll have that for you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommy's with a Y.com.
Ooh, Tommy.
Tommy's windows, doors, and siding, where you'll clearly see the difference. We always encourage you, go check out the website, go check out the testimonials of past clients, go ahead and check out the gallery of work they've done around town, because it is award-winning work. That's not just us like saying it's award-winning quality. That's just stating facts. You see it right there if you're watching us on YouTube. Every single year, Angie Super Service Award. Also this year in the Advocate, Best Windows in 2025. So go ahead, go to the website today. That's GoTommies.com.
They got all the awards, but that's not why they do it. They care about your home. They care about offering you the best service that you could possibly get. So if you have a project going on, windows, doors, siding, you talk about if they do the installation, you get it like talking about a lifetime warranty as well. So when you go with Tommy's, you will clearly see the difference. Call them if you have a project. See how they can help you. Talk to them first person. GoTommies.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jazzy Fizzle production. Missy, the princess is here. Sierra.
This beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. With my body so melodic, this beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Martin, Poppy came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, work your body. Let me see you 1, 2, step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody,
2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
1, 2, step. This beat is outrageous, so contagious, make you crave it. Jazzy made so retarded, top charted. Ever since the day I started, struck my
All right, welcome back in OTB. Look forward to it every single week. Let's get a little Dear DeLondra.
DeLondra.
Matt Moscona kept calling me DeLondra last Friday. And I was like, wait, have you heard? He hasn't heard the actual segment. He just hears us like tease it. So he's never heard that.
Okay.
And I
So
was
he's
telling
never
him
heard
about
the
it.
voice of the angels?
No, never, unfortunately.
Did you play it for him
him.
on his show?
No, but I told him about it. And like, I was like, okay, you're going to have to tune in. So
Yeah.
hopefully he did. I don't know if he did or didn't.
Come on.
Okay, so I actually have... Actually,
He's
have a pretty
Nookie
good...
in the chat.
That is such a niche joke.
Yeah,
and like I love it.
yeah.
I love OTB centered inside jokes
Yes,
so much.
we have a lot.
Like, yes.
We have a lot.
Okay, so I have a pretty good one that's actually kind of like a little messed up. And the
Just a little?
Just
yeah,
a
it's a
little.
little messed up.
It's a little
the
wonky.
obvious song that I'm going to go with here just to kind of lift up make this one a little positive. We're going to give you
Okay.
a good song
All
and
right.
it's an obvious song that goes with this. So hashtag Dear DeLondra. I have a 27-year-old son that is
Yeah.
good looking
Okay.
and spends half the year working offshore.
All right, hard worker.
Right?
Gritty. Yeah.
Seems like a catch, right? Apparently,
Uh-huh.
like maybe too much of a catch. Unfortunately, the girls he dates steal his money while he's gone.
Oh, no.
What is your advice to help him?
Ooh.
That is messed
Where are you
up.
leaving your money?
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. Is
I guess
like
you're just kind of like leaving, like, hey, like there's some money in the account, like, you know, spend it. I'll send some, I'll add some. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm offshore, I can't spend it right now.
Right.
But, you know, you're trusting somebody to just spend it in normal everyday activities, and it
Right.
sounds like they're cleaning him out.
yeah, and it's like okay. Well, first of all, how long have you known these girls for you to
True.
give them your bank account information or like a debit card or something like that? Like maybe I think the first thing you need to do is have better intuition and be like, oh, this girl's a scammer, like, but not everybody has great intuition or don't listen to their gut or whatever. So I think maybe, I don't know for a fact, but maybe you are being a little too trusting a little too soon.
Yes.
And just get your life, or not your life, sorry, I was reading something.
Well, get your life together a little bit as far as
it seems like
what's going on when you're away.
Right. Seems like your life is together, but the girls that you are dating do not have their life together. So maybe pick a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
That girl's a gold digger.
Big time.
Man.
So my advice would be maybe take it a little slower and don't give your bank account or debit cards or like money to girls that you're not fully sure if you can trust them or not.
Hey, the overall thing is like, the younger you are, the dumber you are, right?
True.
You got to make mistakes to learn. The best life lessons come from mistakes and losses. Just hopefully those mistakes don't get your money stolen.
Man.
By trifling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for nothing type of. We just played it on Jumpin'.
Man, it feels like if this has happened more than once.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's bad. Like, are you a part of like some kind of a sleeper cell like
Only
now
once,
where these
right?
people are like just they're talking to each other like
maybe.
Yeah, hey John, let me do it too. Could you believe that? Oh my God, John, you dummy.
So the person that asked the question, he thinks he's going to marry them after about a month. That's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a
flaw.
Man.
That's a character
We
flaw.
gotta take it slower. We can't just like go all in immediately, especially if it's like a half the time you are long distance.
It can't be
You
living
don't
with
really
you.
know somebody if like for half the time that you know them, you are long distance and not seeing each other. Like I don't feel like you really know somebody well enough to trust them.
Like what I'm thinking, if he's known them for a month, he's going offshore for a couple months. They living at his house?
Right.
Yeah, and if
Were they
this has
homeless?
happened to you more than
Were they
once,
homeless before they met?
This has happened to you more than once, that's on you entirely.
Yeah, you ain't gonna fool me twice.
Also, like, never met this guy. I'm sure he's a nice gentleman. If these girls are dating him only to get his money when he's offshore, maybe he's not as good looking as some people believe.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not the catch.
It's possible.
Let's see him.
Right.
Show
Asking
your
for a
face.
friend.
Show your face.
Asking for a friend.
All right,
You want that money?
we're very excited.
Get that offshore
I'm trying
money?
to get that money. I won't steal it though. But let me see a picture.
Let me see your face.
Asking for a friend.
Yes. All right, we are very excited to be working with Pala, as we told you yesterday. When it comes to safety, quality, and being trustworthy, that is the Pala standard. With 52 years of experience in industrial construction and maintenance, they deliver tanks, piping, fabrication, capital projects, uncompromising reliability, licensed to work also in 32 states. And so they are equipped to mobilize wherever their clients need them. So go to palagroup.com for more information. All right, we will step away. More OTB when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, as we told you, our friends over at All-Star Toyota are ready for your call if you're looking to go to Oxford, Mississippi this weekend and go to the Ole Miss LSU game. And maybe you want something a little bit bigger. Maybe you want to go tailgate. Maybe you need a truck so you can carry all your equipment and show those people over at Ole Miss how you really tailgate, how it's supposed to be done. And it's per-day rental prices, incredible prices as well, better than the big rental places you go to at the airport, the standalones, your national companies, right? They try to charge you an arm and a leg for just like maybe one sedan choice, and that's all you get. It's not the case over at All-Star.
Yeah, no. Not at All-Star Toyota. If you need to rent, anything that is on the lot, all of their car models, they are available for per-day renting pricing. Like Jake said, as good or better per-day pricing than those big ones at the airport. So if you're in the market for a rental car, hey, maybe you're in the market. It's that time of life where it's time for a new car, whether it's used, brand new, long-term lease. Go visit them right there on their website, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
When it
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
back in OTB. I want to remind you of our friends over at Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Go to the website, yourgoodwood.com, to book your consultation today. Yourgoodwood.com. That number is 225-4GD-WOOD. Go see them in Drusilla Lane, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yourgoodwood.com.
You're Goodwood.
What is your favorite kind of taco, and what are your toppings? I did put out a poll. Okay, so more people eat crunchy tacos than y'all give credit, because I put out a poll with over 300 votes yesterday.
Wait, I didn't see this.
Soft taco got 59.9%.
I'm gonna do it on Instagram.
So
right now.
y'all are correct. But hard shell got 40.1.
That's a fake
Those
poll.
numbers are a little bit fake poll. It's right there. It's 307 votes.
Maybe it's all the Shreveport Evangel people.
He did. Jake only let certain people see it.
Yeah,
That's what it was. He restricted.
Y'all want to see?
I didn't see it.
40.1% of people need to grow up.
Why is it such a why is it a child? That's the weird take. I
didn't
enjoy
put those
both.
words
I'm putting
in
a
Nick's
poll. I didn't.
Oh, so when
He
Nick
said
talks
that
bad
on his
about
own
Spencer
volition.
Rattler, y'all are like, that's dumb. But when he has a taco take, oh, that's so smart.
Some
I
people
got
have
you.
good takes. Some people don't.
I will say, I don't think it's a child thing. Like, I'll eat it. I just like soft better.
I'm not saying they're not good. It's just not a taco.
I just prefer soft.
I'm putting it
It's
on
not even
Instagram
like,
right now.
even calling it like a soft shell taco is weird to me. It's just a taco with the taco is a tortilla.
Yeah, it's not a shell.
It's not a shell. It's just a.
Shells aren't soft.
It's not. Yeah.
Are we gonna do this again?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
sorry.
not.
Go. Let's
I'm
go.
not. I don't know.
You brought it up.
It was a question, and I told you the results of the poll.
Return of
What are we laughing at?
Avo goes 40% of 350 votes. So Jake's kids voted.
Ask the bench, thinking of passing by Rouse's on Friday to come say hey, since I'll be in BR. I'll have my wife with me, so I'm asking if you two will be foxhole guys,
Oh
and
my
no mention of the
gosh.
pre-K teacher.
No.
Go South, I got you, brother. What are you talking about? What pre-K teacher?
Oh my gosh, I want y'all to stir the pot so
Nope.
bad.
That's awesome.
I don't know about any pre-K.
Oh, y'all got
pre-K?
kids?
No.
How old's
oh,
your
yeah.
kid?
Oh, man, weird.
Oh,
Got
weird.
one in pre-K? I didn't even know that.
I had no idea.
Corn or flour tortilla? Corn.
Depends on the taco.
I'll ask you. Did y'all date in high school? Y'all been together a while? Ever engaged anybody else?
Almost
That'd
engaged?
be wild.
You almost get engaged? No, just always her? Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Come see us. Come see us at Rouse's.
That would be really funny.
Go to gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. If you need a document printed and you can't get that done, that is a doomsday scenario for you and your business, right? But you're never going to get that over at Gulf Coast Office Products, because you're going to talk to a human being. You're going to speak to somebody on the actual phone that's going to be able to help you right then, not transfer you 1,000 times. And that's why the Saints trust them, the Pelicans, LSU, your Raging Cajuns, all right there. You see it if you're watching this on YouTube, gcopnet.com.
Real quick, I put the poll up on Instagram on 1045 ESPN's Instagram.
Yep.
And it already has one vote, just because I wanted to get to see if somebody had voted before we get out of here. One vote from Matt Moscona. He says hard shell tacos.
So I'm not alone. %40 of the people. You didn't answer corn or flour.
It depends on the taco.
What does that mean?
It depends on the filling of the taco.
Well-
Whatever's on the taco.
Usually it's flour for
If
me.
it's
Yeah.
But
I
like
guess
a
it would
good,
lean-
if a really good
Oh, you are
seasoned
traditional
steak,
taco people, and you go
steak
flour
taco.
over corn.
I like
yeah.
the
I
like
don't
the
hate a
double
hard taco. I
A
just like
double
salt better.
corn. A double corn's elite with like a really good steak.
Steak, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a street taco.
That's the
Dylan
bench.
said soft corn doubled up. I appreciate he said you also have to heat them on a skillet or straight over the flame
Whoa, yeah.
of a gas stove first, or they will crumble. That is attention to detail. I like
Dylan
Well,
that.
that
likes his
inside corn
tacos.
tortilla is going to rip a little bit. So
Yeah.
You got to have the backup second.
Yeah. No, the tortilla over the open flame, he knows ball. He knows ball.
Chunky or non-chunky salsa?
Chunky.
Chunky.
And I'm putting that chip in there, ball, and it's like a dang shovel.
Right. I want something other than just liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
that.
We love you. We thank you.
What a
we'll
great
see you tomorrow.
day.
We're going to have a little film breakdown tomorrow of the Ole Miss offense and the Ole Miss defense for you on OTB.
Off the bench.
Speaking of Rouse's, where we're not going to out our guy because we're in the foxhole, come see us at Rouse's every Friday during the football season. We're going to be at the Rouse's there on Burbank, so come hang out with us. We always have a great time, great interaction. The breakfast bar is there ready to go as soon as we get there, and we get there before 7 a.m. And so early and often they are ready for you. Go to rouses.com to find out which location is closest to you because they've got great deals going on, and you can find those deals on the website. Again, rouses.com.
Yeah, there's been a lot of taco talk the last couple days, and if you're like me and you're starting to crave it, they got everything you need. They got tortillas, and they even got hard shell tacos, Jake, right there at Rouse's. So you can get every ingredient. You got a grocery shop for this weekend, whatever it is, make sure you're grocery shopping and shopping with the local company that puts back into our own community. So visit your local Rouse's Market today, rousesmarket.com.